Hey guys, happy Wednesday and college day. It's Miss B. I thought for today's lesson, we are actually going to go over the assignment that I sent out to you guys yesterday. As you're turning them in, I've been highlighting ones that I want you guys to go back and look over. A great choice would be to watch this video and then go back and look at your work and go from there. So we're going to go over the problems, and then as always, my office hours are from 2 to 3 if you have any questions. I need to pull back my hair because when I do math, it can get a little crazy. Okay, so number one, we look here, it says 2/3 of 5/6. Remember, we want to know if we have 5/6, how much would 2/3 of that be? So you're going to have your whiteboard and you are going to first write the equation. I have my square. I need to look at that fraction, 5/6. My denominator 6 tells me how many pieces to cut my square into. And then I care about 5 of them. So I'm going to shade in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, of my 5/6, I want to know if I want 2/3 of that, how much would that be? So my denominator is 3, so I need to cut my square again into thirds. So if you look, first I cut it into sixths, and then I cut it into thirds. Of these thirds, I care about 2 of them. Since we're only looking at 5/6, we ignore this last piece since that's not part of my first fraction. So I have 1, 2. Notice I'm coloring in 1/3, 2/3. Okay, to find my answer, I need to now look at how many pieces did I color in by both my 5/6 and my 2/3. So I can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And for my total pieces, I can count how many total pieces I cut this into. I know already I cut them into sixths and then cut them into thirds. So I have 6, 12, 18. I want you guys to start looking and see if you can find a pattern with our numerators and our denominators as we are going over this. So my answer to number 1 is going to be 10/18. All right, number 2, it says 4/5 times 5/7. And I apologize if my handwriting gets a little messy. Okay, so first things first, 5/7. I'm going to make my square and cut it into 7 pieces. 1, 2, 3. And shade in 5 of them. I have my 5/7, and I want to know what is 4/5 of that 5/7. So first things first, look at my denominator, 5. I need to split my 5/7 into fifths. And of those fifths, I want to know if I have 4 of them, how much would that be? So I can shade in 1, 2, 3, 4. Now remember, my answer is how many pieces I shaded in twice, so I can count 1, 2, 4, 5, or I can skip count 5, 10, 15, 20. Because I first cut it into fifths, and I want to know if I have, or sevenths, and colored in 5, and I have 4 of those. Okay, to find my denominator, I want to know how many pieces is this cut into all together. So I have 7, 14, 21, 28, 35. There's 7 in each row, so I'm just skip counting by 7. And my answer is 20/35. All right, number 3. Again, you guys are thinking about what kind of patterns do you notice with my numerators and denominators, and how is it that that happens? So I have 1/4 of 3/5. All right, first I got to make my 3/5. So I have my square, cut it into fifths, shade in 3 of them. My 3/5. Now I want to know what is 1/4 of that 3/5. So I cut this into fourths and shade in 1 of them. Looking at my picture, I have 1, 2, 3 shaded in with both my 3/4 and 1/5, and then I can skip count by 5s to find the total number of pieces in my square. 5, 10, 15, 20. So my answer is 3/20. Okay, number 4, 1/2 of 3/4. 1/2 of 3/4. Okay, first things first, I gotta make my 3/4. I have my 3/4, and I want to know how much is half of that. So I gotta split my square in half. And then I care about one of them. So my answer is going to be, sorry, I keep getting a notification, 3/8. And then my answer to number 5, because I'm running out of time,